Hello everybody, welcome back to the Temple Owls Dynasty here on the channel. Really excited to get started today, and we are on week 0. We are going to get into week 1 and get into our first game versus Oklahoma. I'm equally excited and terrified for that one, but first off, before we get into that, we are going to jump into some recruiting. We got 400 hours to spend here, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. I want to get this out of the way right away so we can get into the Oklahoma game and get going with that. So first things first, we have Max Dugan here on the list, and I do want to say I want to make sure we start scouting. We have a lot of guys that are unscouted, but first things first, Max Dugan is probably our number 1 priority by a lot, just because he's first of all 4 stars. He is interested in Temple, and he is a gem, so a lot of good things here. I think the first thing we're going to do is just straight up send the house. Normally I wouldn't do that right away, but I think it makes sense. I do like to see that he's interested in proximity to home because we have an A there, so that's great. These guys I think I'll leave for now because I do want to scout other guys. Okay, looking at the running backs here, we did recruit Neil Bunch, and I wasn't too thrilled with him. He's a receiving back with average stats, I would say. So let's take a look. We have 2 other backs here, another receiving back and an elusive one. I think we'll scout them both. Maybe not fully, maybe. I do like to scout them fully. I feel like it just gives you obviously the most information, but I guess we can kind of see here. Seeing that 68 short route, I don't love. His catching and speed though, with a chance to be pretty high. Catching is a 70, acceleration 86. Let's go ahead and scout him all the way through, and not as high as I'd like. 83 on the speed. Compared to Bunch, he's just a little bit worse there. Carrying a little bit worse. I would say Savoy is definitely a worse prospect. Bunch, so we can we move him down the list? I don't think we actually can. We can on the big board, so we can move him down here, but we can't when you filter it. So I think with that being said, I am more of a fan of Bunch, but I'm really not a huge fan of either of them. Let's take a look at Artie Adams, though. Let's scout him through here. 89 speed. I like to see that a little bit higher of speed. Still not in the 90s, but very close. 89 acceleration. Some good juke move, spin move. Some good move ratings overall there, I would say. I actually would say Artie Adams is probably the favorite here of running backs. I like his skill set more. I think, you know, he's got some pretty solid baseline speed, and as a freshman, you can always improve that. So I'm going to bump him up the board. All right, he was last on the board, actually. He probably the last person we added. I bumped him up to 4th. That will probably change. I haven't worked too much on the order, and honestly, I don't care too much about the overall order. We're going to try to get everyone. We're just going to do the best we can. And obviously some people will fall off. Some people will lock us out. Some people will go to other schools. So we're just going to do the best we can. But I think Adams is definitely our top running back prospect right now. Looking at guards, we have McTire. We have Okoro that we've already scouted. I think I for sure want McTire looking at this. So we're going to actually go ahead and let's just start with DMing him in the beginning here. Okoro. We'll just do this. We'll just do the social media, just 5 hours. I don't want to spend too much because again, I want to recruit others here. And looking at these guys, I like Steve Kalu, 6'4", 327, and an agile tendency. It's pretty interesting. So let's take a look here. He is a bust. However, looking at his stats, I don't think he's bad. Like 88 impact blocking, pretty good. Comparing him to someone like Garrett McTyler, he's actually has better impact blocking. Pass block finesse is a 76, so it's actually better. Run block finesse is actually better as well. Strength is a little bit less. His awareness is better. His run block is quite a bit more. So honestly, the weird thing about this game is they're the same star recruit. He's a bust. McTyre is not. But when you look at his stats, he's honestly better in a lot of places. So I kind of think he is still going to be an option for us. I don't know if I want to offer a scholarship yet, just because we've offered 2 guards already. But I think we'll go ahead and just do the social media on him as well to get something going there. That's 3 guards I'm interested in, and I think we'll stop there with the guards for now, but we may come back to these other guys later. All right, now defensive ends. It's a position we didn't talk too much about last episode, I don't believe, but it's a position group that I am looking to find maybe one guy in here. We have 2 JUCO sophomores, which I'm probably less interested in than Spencer Raymond here. So let's go ahead and scout him. He's a power rusher tendency. Wow, that was a lot of scouting, a lot of hours, I mean. And he's pretty average, I would say. He's got 2 mental attributes, but everything in the mid 70s. Awareness and player recognition isn't. Acceleration's 85. I don't know. Nothing is standing out here. I'm not super impressed. I think we'll scout Cash as well here. He's got the speed rusher tendency. And he is a gem 3-star recruit here. 80 tackling, 81 finesse moves. You know, honestly, nothing jumping out too much here. And as a speed rusher, 75 speed. I'd like that to be a little higher. I do like him more than Raymond, I think. Not incredibly impressed. And the fact that he's a JUCO sophomore as well. I don't know. We'll have to see on Keontae Cash. All right, moving on. We've got some linebackers. Oscar Jones, I did like him a little bit. Dugan, obviously, we like a lot. And Jermaine Clay, although he is listed as a bust, we kind of thought he was pretty good. So I don't know necessarily. We might actually come back to linebackers because I think we have 3 really good options here. I do want to, I guess we'll offer him a scholarship. I meant to add an action. That's okay. We'll do that, and then we'll move on. We have just 1 middle linebacker on the board right now, Colby Pope. He's a 5'11", 233 field general. Let's go ahead and scout him. 86 acceleration, 76 tackle. He does have the bust tag there. I don't know, 80 pursuit. You know, he seems okay. I don't think he's amazing here. 64 zone coverage. I think, like I said in the previous episode, we'll probably be running more man-to-man, but we'll see how it goes. I think his skill set is okay. Not very impressed. We're going to hold off on any scholarships or anything for him for now. All right, and then we have our 1-star strong safeties. I'm going to go ahead and finish off Trey Andrews here, although his stats are not impressing me with 56 zone coverage, 64 man coverage. Not very impressed there. We have 2 run support guys here. Let's recruit Brett Gunn, and this might actually be our last. We can't even fully recruit him, but yeah, I mean, it's just tough when you have 53 man coverage and you're asking them to be in man coverage often. I'm gonna go ahead and say he's probably not an option. Just looking at, you know, he's got not even that good of speed. 86 is okay, but like 61 tackle. Like what is his, or actually I'm looking at the wrong one, but what is his skill set? Like you kind of have to ask yourself, what is his skill set? If they're not good at tackling, if they're not good at coverage, like what are you going to be doing? And I think these guys are not solving our problem at safety here. So I think really what we're going to end up probably doing is targeting Devion Peel, because he has a skill set with pretty good tackle, not the best speed, honestly, but good acceleration, good hit power, and his coverage stats 65 versus like 56. 65 isn't great, but it's like doable, I would say. So let's go ahead, and we have 10 hours left. Why don't we use the last 10 on Devion Peel, and that'll end recruiting for week 0. All right, with recruiting out of the way, we have advanced, and you can see we've got a lot of recruiting updates here. Steve Kalu has reached his top 5 schools. We are in those. You can see that's happened for a lot of guys here. Max Dugan has reached his top 8 schools. We're still number 1, but fighting Pitt there. Some other interesting ones. Keontae Cash reaches top 8, although we're actually 7th there. So that's one we're gonna have to fight for. Notably, we did get locked out of Owen McCoy, Drew Wolf, linebackers, and Dennis McKay. He was one of the guards I don't think we had even scouted yet. So nobody too bad on the list. We'll get them removed. But before that, we have a game to play. Temple is going to Oklahoma, number 14 in the nation, I am excited. I don't really know what to expect here, to be quite honest. It's going to be a tough game, and I hope we can at least keep it close in the beginning and just see how this Temple offense runs and what we can do here. Yeah, looking at the overall differences, we are certainly the underdog. Certainly, we're about 8 points, or not about, we are 8 points behind Oklahoma in overall. So we'll have to see how this goes. And here are your Temple Owls. We are here in Oklahoma at the Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. We very likely will not be seeing another crowd this size the rest of the season. It's going to be a tough game, and coach firing up the players there. We're going to kick off to start, and let's get this season underway. Temple kicking off to Oklahoma. It's a rainy day today. Big kick out of the end zone by Trujillo. Actually will be fielded, but need down. All right, it's 1st and 10 Oklahoma. We are going to be coming out in some man. Like I said, I want to be running man-to-man as much as I can. They're going back to pass on play number 1. Hit hard, but down for a 7-yard gain, and they are running the hurry up. We'll see if they continue to do that throughout the drive. Quick pass, and he's got it. 1st down. Couple quick passes right away by Oklahoma. And they are looking good so far. Temple defense going to back off a little bit. On the ground. Oh, a big juke. And that's a problem early. He will get the 1st down. Gavin Sawchuk, 12 yards. And Temple on their heels already. Out of the shotgun, another handoff up the middle. This time just 2 yards. Temple defense did a little bit of a better job there. Still running that hurry up. The tough thing about hurry up is you really can only audible between a couple different plays. If they keep doing it, it's pretty tough. Big block on the outside there. Sawchuk takes it up another few yards, and a very manageable 3rd and 2. And it's a delayed handoff. Big hole. Did they stop him? No, he rumbles forward just enough to get the 1st down. Allows Temple to finally switch up their play. But it's another 1st down for Oklahoma. This time 4 wide out of the shotgun again. 1 in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, no, that's trouble. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 4 broken tackles and a big rumbling 1st down for Oklahoma. That's one of the things I have been doing in this game too much, is just completely running past players when I should be making big tackles. I need to fix that. And there it is over the middle. The 1st touchdown of the game is Oklahoma. What a drive. I mean, really unstoppable there. And this is how the game is going to go. We are in trouble here. So Oklahoma makes it 7-0, and we are about to see Temple on offense for the 1st time this season. Irvin fields the kick. Taking it back. He's got a hole and brought down at the 24. So here's our impact players. We got Dante Wright as our number 1 receiver on offense. And we'll see just how much action he gets. Coming on, I don't know why everyone is cold on offense. I'm not sure if that's a just playing away thing, but 1st play of the season. Up the middle. Good start. Smith rumbling forward. Almost a 1st down. 2nd and inches now. Simon coming up. Remember, we did have a quarterback battle coming into this game. We decided to go with Simon. It's a read option. Takes it up a couple yards and slides easily for the 1st down. It is very rainy today. I was not expecting such a rainy game here in Oklahoma, but here we are. All right, 1st and 10. Simon dropping back to pass. Looking like a screen. Oh, he could not get it off. Tackled hard. Crowd is going absolutely wild. We can't see any of our plays very well. Oh, big mistake. Oh my goodness. That should have been taken to the house. completely read that cornerback on the outside wrong. That was almost trouble. Now it's 3rd and 10. Let's see if Temple can convert. Dropping back. Over the middle, but hit hard, and that's incomplete. And Temple will be kicking this one away. And here comes Oklahoma for the second time today with a 7-0 lead. Another handoff up the middle, breaking another tackle, and about 5 yards. Sawchuk looking strong early. Good fake. Oh, it's right through his hands. That should have been picked off. Are you kidding me? Wow. I want to see the instant replay, but apparently you can't when they're doing hurry up. Interesting. That was right through his hands. Well, nothing you can do about that. Oh, big play, but dropped. He was open. Should have had that one. That's going to bring us to 2nd and 10. I don't know if the rain is going to affect drops today. I honestly don't know if it does that in this game. But boy, it doesn't seem like they need to pass too much. Another 9 yards on the play. And they will run back to the line. Running the option. Lewis came from the outside, and that's where he should have been. Another broken tackle up to the 25. Gavin Sawchuk having himself a day. It's picked off. Johnson grabs it, and he's going to take it all the way back. If he has the legs, the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown. Jamel Johnson. What a play. He jumped that ball completely, perfectly timed. Let's take a look again. The throw to the outside, just read that beautifully and took it all the way to the house. What a play. So Temple evens up the game 7-7. What a great defensive play, and we are kicking it back off. The offense can't get it done. Hey, let's score on defense. Temple coming out in the nickel. This time they've been coming out in the nickel quite a bit, actually. I don't know if they'll continue that throughout the game, but I think that personnel seems to be what they're looking to do with, fast receivers on the field. And a nice play there by the defense. No gain. And they'll hold them to a long 3rd down now. Over the middle, just 4 yards, and that will be an Oklahoma punt. Things looking up for Temple here. Oh, no, not what you wanted. I was going to say, oh, he almost blocked it. I mean, he did, but he ran right into the kicker. That's a huge mistake for Temple. That's going to give Oklahoma the 1st down. So the big mistake brings Oklahoma almost up to midfield, and now they have to stop them all over again. Another handoff out of the shotgun, this time just a medium gain. Changing up the play a little bit here at the line. Oh my goodness, it's another pick, and he stays in bounds. Woodbury. Wow, Oklahoma. What is going on with your quarterback? Huge mistake. This was an interesting play. You can see the cornerback was kind of going in motion and then changed his mind. The quarterback thought he had him beat, but Woodbury says nope. Not a good throw either. Really underthrew that one. But what a nice play, and Temple's defense is just keeping them alive here. Crowd is still rocking. Over the middle, Clark, 1st down and more. Nice play there. And that will take us to the... will it? Let's see if Temple runs one more play here. Looks like they will not. That will take us to the end of the 1st quarter, and if you are a Temple fan, you are ecstatic right now. 7-7 at the end of the 1st quarter. 2 takeaways. Honestly, looking pretty good. Start of the 2nd quarter here. We've got a 1st and 10 for Temple coming out of the pistol this time. Handoff. Smith cuts back. Nice 6-yard gain there. Second down coming right back out in the pistol again. There's a fake. Oh, he's crushed as he's throwing the ball, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. And the crowd is right back in here on 3rd and 4. They're going with 4 wide here. Simon low snap. Smith runs into his own player, but gets back up, and he's just short. It's 4th and inches, and you got to believe Temple away from home. They're going for it here. You got to believe they are. And they sure are. 4th and inches. They're coming with the two backs in the backfield here. One in motion. Snap. Over the middle. First down. Baines has got it. It's only the 3rd first down for Temple compared to 7 for Oklahoma, but hey, those turnovers will kill you. Temple driving here. Handoff. Smith. It's a couple. 8 in the box here for Oklahoma on 2nd and 7. But they will not send anyone. And trouble. Simon throws it away, but he's made a huge mistake. He did not get out of the pocket. And that is a problem for Temple here. That's going to kick him out of field goal range too. So not only do you lose the yards, you lose it down, and it is 3rd and 21. Let's see if they can at least get back into field goal range here. Play action. Over the middle, he's wide open. Clark. And he's just short of the first down again. I think you've got to kick, but man, is it tempting to go for it here. Temple's going to send the kicker out, but boy, is this a tough kick. Kick is up, and it is good. Just sneaks in. Thought that might swing far to the right, but Temple will drill the field goal, and it is a 10-7 ball game. Temple's first lead of the game. Trujillo kicks it off after securing the 3 points. This one's fielded and brought back to about the 18-yard line there. So Temple defense coming out, and they're having a heck of a game here. Let's see if they can continue. Cutting back. Oh, another broken tackle. Tripped up. He had a lane to go if he did not get tripped up there. Up the middle, another big gain. About 10 yards there, and it's another first down. Sawchuk, they got to just keep handing him the ball. If I was the Oklahoma coach, I'd be calling run after run. Back to pass. Going deep. And it's a 3rd pick. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know what the quarterback is doing. Richardson, he's got a lane here. Richardson, he's going to take it to the house. All the way. Touchdown. Torrey Richardson, you have got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. I don't know what the Oklahoma quarterback is doing. They might make a switch at halftime. It's 17-7 Temple. When you have a running back playing as well as Sawchuk, I don't know what you're doing throwing it down the field like that. But Oklahoma is really struggling here at home as they return it to the 19. Coming out 4 wide. Let's see if their quarterback can turn it around. Hand off, nothing doing there. This is a ridiculous game by Temple so far. Big run again, 9 yards. They'll be just shy of the first down. They're running the option. And he's not going to get it. What a stop. This Temple defense is out for blood today. So Oklahoma punts it away, a very short punt, and Temple is going to come out here with a chance to make it a large deficit. On the ground. Not much room there. Joquez Smith gets 2 yards. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Would you believe it if I told you we'd be winning by 10 at the 2-minute warning? And really, if you look at the offense, 8 first downs for Oklahoma, just 3 for Temple. Doesn't seem to matter when you throw so many picks. And speaking of picks, it's picked off. Tried to sneak it into the tight end there. Not a good play, and I don't know what Temple's thinking there. Honestly, you could run this out to halftime with a 10-point lead. but a big mistake. And now Oklahoma, they have the ball. They have the momentum. Let's see if they can score before half here. Oh, he's got the ball. He's got speed. Jackson Arnold, 3 picks today, but he's got a chance to turn this around. If they can score before half, they're right back in this game. And truthfully, up by 10, you're definitely not out of the game. Oh, if you throw another pick, you're out of the game, though. Great break up there. 2nd and 10, Temple. Sorry, Oklahoma. Over the middle. We'll only pick up 3 yards there, and it's 3rd and 7. I am very impressed by Temple's defense so far. It's been an absolute masterclass. They're running the screen. And first down. Good blocking downfield. So it'll be 1st and 10. They're going 4 wide receivers. Good blocking. But oh, I thought that was a fumble. He just gets the ball off. He had plenty of time back there. All right, 2nd and 10. Plenty of time left to score if you're Oklahoma. Over the middle. Good 8 yards there. That will bring up 3rd down. Oh, it's broken up. He had it. He just kind of awkwardly brought it down. It seems like Oklahoma is going to go for it here. They could make it a one-scored game, but they're choosing not to. On the ground. He gets it. 1st down. Broke that first tackle. Sawchuk again. He's just having a good game. So a big conversion there. Oklahoma will burn their first timeout. But that is a important 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Oklahoma. That's Roberts on the catch. Really good job securing that one. Wasn't sure if he was going to come down with it. Roberts was sure. Jake Roberts, the senior, well, he's got sure hands. So he was very sure. So Oklahoma makes this a ball game. It's 14-17. And yeah, it's a close one now. When it seemed like it could have maybe been a blowout. Turnovers will kill you, as Oklahoma knows. And throwing that pick there, now we got some work to do. Dropping back to pass. He's going deep. Baines. Knocked away. You know, I think if you're Temple, you cannot throw a pick. You don't want to punt with too much time left. So this is a tough situation here. Back to pass. They're running the screen. This time gets it away. He gets about 9 yards. 3rd and 1. They're going to call a timeout. There's still a lot of field to go, but you do have timeouts. So 16 seconds on the clock. It is 3rd and 1. The crowd is going crazy. Dropping back to pass. Rolling to the right. He's going to run for this one. He's going to be hit hard. They're going to call a timeout. But man, you don't have much time left here. If you can get a long pass downfield, call timeout, you have a field goal shot. That's about all you can do here. Throwing into triple coverage. It's knocked away. I think this may be the end here. There's 4 seconds. 2 in the backfield, 1 in motion going out wide. They're going to fake the handoff. And crushed. And it looks like it might be a hold anyway. Yeah, that's holding. That'll take us to halftime. But really, what a half for Temple. You couldn't ask for much more. Going into halftime with the lead. Offensively, you know, not the best, but defensively, wow. Oklahoma has to be shocked here. The one thing Oklahoma does have going for them is the momentum. They had the last score. They got that interception on defense. So it will be interesting to see if they can hold on to that momentum or if Temple can hold on to this lead. So it is second half time here. Temple football, they will get the ball to start the second half. Here we go. Rain is still coming down. Collins is going to field this one right at the goal line. He will take it out. Get up to about the 18, and it is time to see if this Temple offense and continue and hold on to the lead. Ball is handed off. It's Smith. What a nice cut. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He's fumbled the ball. He's lost it. Recovered by Oklahoma. That is how you cannot start the half if you want to win. That's the worst possible outcome. It was a great start to the play. He had a nice cut, good blocking, and just lost the football. Billy Bowman was the one to knock it out. Just a nice hit there. Now you are in trouble. Momentum is certainly on the side of Oklahoma. But a nice rush here. And it's picked off. Oh my goodness. And he's got room. He's bringing it back. He's inside the 50. No way. Can he take it all the way? He won't be reached. Touchdown. Andreas Keaton. You have got to be kidding me. I don't even know how that pass got through, but that's another touchdown for the Temple Owls defense. Let's take a look at this play here. It's just overthrown. It's just simply overthrown. And I don't really know why he's not jumping there. I think what happened was number 5 got caught up, but kind of an awkward play where you have 3 guys going to one spot, just goes right to the safety's hands. And I don't know how he wasn't caught. Why are you not diving here for his feet? What is going on there? He's literally running stride for stride with him. At the end, maybe he gets away, but my goodness. So the extra point is missed, but it's a 9-point lead for Temple. And Temple's defense, my word, have they been playing out of their mind. I'm not so sure if it's Temple's defense that's playing out of their mind or if it's Oklahoma's quarterback that's just playing out of his mind poorly. But Oklahoma has some work to do now in the third quarter. Screen pass to the side. They get about 3 yards there. Hurry up. This man-to-man defense has been working very well. Another quick pass. They'll get the first down. Jamal Johnson on the tackle. I've been just incredibly impressed by Temple's defense. It's hard not to be with all these takeaways. Oh boy, that's a problem. Yeah, if you miss that tackle on the curl route, you're in big trouble. First down and a big gain. So 1st and 10, Oklahoma. The delayed handoff, it's a fake. And up top, wow, what a big hit there on the outside. It was kind of another awkward pass. I think, Jake Roberts, we saw him catch the touchdown. He's a good tight end. He's going to catch most of what's thrown to him, but that was just not the best pass. Good blocking to the outside. He's got himself a first down. 5 wide for Oklahoma. We're going to run a little curl and get a couple yards there. Nothing crazy. Going to lead to a 3rd down and 4. Changing the play at the line. Bringing the receivers in a little bit tighter. And it's broken up. That hook route, ran the same route. They could not complete it. And now we're going to see a field goal try here on 4th down. Kick is up and good. So it's a 6-point game. And the kick was knelt down in the end zone. And here we go. Temple back on offense. Let's see what they can do here. Burrow goes outside. It's Clark. He's got himself 9 yards. Clark has been a target here early on. 2nd down. Handoff, but wow, what a play. The linebacker coming in. That's the right end, actually. Ethan Downs credited. And that's a big play. So now 3rd down into a tough play here. Crowd is going crazy as usual. Good blocking. Simon's got plenty of space. He's going to run and slide for the first down. Good blocking up front. Handed off ahead. 6 yards there. Not a bad play. Temple's driving here. 2nd down and 4. Another Shotgun handoff, and this time blocked and stopped for a loss. 3rd down and 5. Big conversion here for Temple. Back to pass. Oh, and he's wide open. The tight end, Clark, 1st down. Temple really been using their tight ends quite a bit here early on. You haven't seen a ton of Wright, actually. They have been shutting him down for the most part, which is pretty interesting. That's not the play I thought I was running. Thought I was running a running play, but I guess we are running a running play in the end. Simon breaks free of a tackle, 8 yards. 2nd and 2, a chance to move into field goal range here. We're gonna run the draw. This time it's Washington, the 1st down. You know, looking at the stats there, Sawchuk is doing so well. I don't understand why they're not just feeding him the ball. Back to pass, 1st down. It's a screen. This is Smith. He's got space. He's got a 1st down. Temple absolutely driving here. Joquez Smith has got 2 catches today for 22 yards. And it's 1st and 10. And actually, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Temple leading at Oklahoma by 6, and they are driving. I mean, look at the stats. It's pretty crazy. Temple's offense has not been anywhere near Oklahoma's, but it's simply their defense and all the takeaways. Can they hold off Oklahoma here? 1st and 10. Just 7 minutes left for Temple to pull up the upset of the season in week 1. Ball's handed off, 3 yards there. Drops back to pass, 2nd and 7. He's got him. Touchdown! What a throw and catch. Baines has got it in the end zone. The defense fell asleep. What are they doing there? I mean, he's wide open. Let's hone in here on number 80. He ran a good slant route. I don't really know what the linebacker is doing. I mean, I guess maybe he's trying to jump that slant, but he's just gone. And the cornerback, I mean, I don't know if they're both playing zone on the outside, but he kind of backs off. Number 3, the safety there, deep, is covering that go route, and that leaves Baines wide open. Honestly, not even really that good of a throw. He just lofted it in, but he had so much time to adjust and catch it. So with that, Temple takes the 12-point lead, and they will be going for 2 here. Makes sense to go up 14 if you can. Throw at the back of the end zone. It's actually picked off. They got to stop him, and they do. So they will not get the 2-point conversion, but they will remain up by 12. And here's the kick. So Oklahoma has got 6 minutes. All right. 1st and 10 Oklahoma. They've got work to do. It is a 2-score game. Ball is handed off. Nice hit. Sawchuk gets 5, but you're going to have to get more than that. It's picked off again. What is going on in Oklahoma? Oh my word. Ben Asuki with the pick this time. Absolutely insanity. And the handoff, Smith up for 7 yards. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Some of these throws have been incredibly bad, and I think Temple is, I don't want to say it, but they've all but secured the victory here. 1st down, Smith. Pass over the middle. It's broken up. I mean, it's just insane how well this defense has played. They have won the game, let's be honest. The offense, not much doing there as Smith gets racked to the ground. Now it's 3rd and 11. The clock is running. I mean, I don't even blame Temple if they just run here. They're going to drop back to pass. And lobs it in. Clark falls to the ground. Probably could have kept going, but what a throw and catch. And Temple is now in the red zone. This has just been a masterclass by Temple. I mean, as the ball's handed off, Washington, touchdown. What a game. And Temple, that might just be your dagger right there. Extra point is good. There's a flag on the field, and it is 36-17. And if you're Temple, my word, fans have to be going ballistic at home. Ooh, what is going on? Back to pass, he's got time. You have to be nervous of throwing your, what, 6th pick of the game? Yeah, Jackson Arnold. 2 touchdowns, 5 picks, 154 yards. I'm surprised he's still in the game, if I'm being completely honest. He is their star quarterback, though. And that one's broken up. This defense has been incredible. I've said it a million times, but I will keep saying it. This is not what I was expecting. Over the middle. Another 6 yards. Back to pass. Pressure's on. And they've got one open this time. He hangs on for the first down. Whenever you see a pass go across the field like that from a quarterback with 5 picks in the game, you kind of hold your breath. They're stacking up 3 receivers on the left-hand side. And they're going to throw it that way. Over the middle. It's another first down. So Oklahoma's finally starting to drive, but it's a little bit too late here, I would imagine, with just under 3 minutes to go. Back of the end zone, wide open. Why weren't they doing that all game? I don't know, but that's a touchdown. So Oklahoma has to kick onside here, being down 2 scores. Let's see if Temple can recover and end this game. Diving is Fry. What a nice play. And Temple may have just secured themselves this game. Oklahoma's going to stack the box. Temple's not going to care. They're going to run the football, and they will do just that. Gets a yard. Nothing more than that. That'll take us right up to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Oklahoma's got 3 timeouts, but I mean, really, if they could burn 2 of them here, you're feeling pretty good, even if you have to punt it. And rumbling ahead for 4 yards. Oklahoma will burn one of those timeouts. Your Temple, you're running the football again, right? Yep, they will. And first down. And that will just about do it. Oklahoma burns a timeout, but it really doesn't matter. At this point, they've got 1 more to burn. I mean, you can run down most of the clock here at this point. And the Temple Owls, who would have seen this coming? Oklahoma scheduled themselves a tune-up game. Well, guess what? It was a tune-up game just for the wrong team. I am absolutely baffled by this. One more first down will completely end things here. 3rd and 6. Oklahoma now out of timeouts. Hand it off. Good cut by Smith. He is short. It's 4th and inches. You know what? I agree with Coach here. 4th and inches, go for it. Let's end the game. Let's not give them the ball back. They don't deserve it. In their stadium, we're going to end the game on our terms. And it's a first down. Temple, Joquez Smith, 20 rushes, and that will do it. Temple has upset the Sooners in Oklahoma. What a game. I mean, I was going to say they'll storm the field. Well, they certainly will not. But what a game for Temple. I am absolutely shook that they won the game. Multiple defensive touchdowns. I mean, you have to hand it to Oklahoma's quarterback for giving us the ball 5 times. That's really the only reason that we won today. Just an absolute masterclass on defense. And if you're Oklahoma, you really need to reassess. Do you switch quarterbacks? I mean, man, what a rough game. But what a win for the Temple Owls in their first ever game under the new coaching regime. So let's take a look at the stats following the game. I am a huge stat nerd, so I'm going to always be looking at these things, looking at player stats throughout the season, things like that. You know, you can see here offensively, we were by far the worst team. I mean, they had 120 yards more on offense than us. Yards per rush, they almost doubled. Yards per pass, we were slightly better, but they had 100 more passing yards. So they were the better team on offense, but The only thing that really mattered here was right there. +3 on the turnover differential, and those 5 picks, that was it. Looking at the Temple stats, Evan Simon, he only completed 9 passes, but really didn't need to do too much more than that. 9 for 17, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Honestly, not very good, but he did what was asked of him. He didn't throw 5 picks, so he did good. Running the ball, I didn't expect it to be so much of a one-man show, but Joquez Smith did fine. He did fumble that one, but other than that, 20 for 82, it's fine. He did what was asked of him, and I don't envision him to be the guy every game. We'll probably sub people out here and there. Tyree Washington had 2 carries, but I would expect it to be more of a split in the future. On the receiving end, honestly shocked that our number 1 receiver did not touch the ball. He had 0 catches. Zay Baines had 2 catches and he had the touchdown, but we actually hit the tight end and the tight ends for 5 receptions, and Joquez Smith, the running back, for 2 receptions. So kind of an interesting game, but of course, when your defense is scoring so much, you don't have to do as much on offense. And on defense, 5 interceptions from 5 different players. An insane game defensively. And look at the interception yards: 76, 89, and 82. There was 3 pick sixes. Oh my god, I thought there was 2. I didn't realize we had 3. Well, yeah, that'll win you a game, that's for sure. What a game. Temple 36, Oklahoma 24. So with that being said, coming off that high, we are going to do a little bit of recruiting to end the episode. One thing I do want to mention before we get into recruiting is I was not expecting this at all. I've played probably 10 to 15 games on this difficulty. I have a Dynasty going with Colorado State, who I would say is a comparable level to Temple. And as Colorado State, I lost to Arizona by a lot. I got crushed by Mississippi State, and I even lost to some other Mountain West teams that were worse rating than me. So I really did not expect this at all. But I do want to say, if we go into our next games versus like Navy, Coastal Carolina, teams that aren't nearly as good as Oklahoma, and we're blowing them out, we will adjust and probably bump up to Heisman difficulty and see how that goes. I don't want to go 12-0. I just don't think that's realistic. But it's you have to find that balance between realism and fun. And I think having a big upset week 1 is fun, but I don't want it to be the expectation that we're just going to win every game, because that's not realistic and not likely. And if it is likely, I need to change that. So I want people to know that up front and keep that in mind. But let's get into some recruiting. We've got 315 hours remaining, and boy, if you just watched that game, I'm sure you want to go to Temple. Let's go ahead. We cannot schedule a visit. Can't really do much more with Dugan, so we'll leave him for now. Let's go ahead and remove some of these guys off the board. So we had 3 guys to remove off the board. We do still have quite a few guys that are unscouted. So let's actually go ahead and look at the not fully scouted. And I'll finish off Brett Gunn here first off. Although I don't believe he was not someone we were interested in. We did start kickers, but I think we're going to look at some more of these safeties to see if they're worth even trying for. He is a zone coverage guy, Jared McTavish here. He's 67 zone coverage. Not horrible, but not good, and not a ton of speed. It's going to be hard to find someone we want, I think. I think we're better off, again, going for Peel and switching him to strong safety. One of the position groups we actually skipped by the first time is tackles, and we have 3 3-star guys on the board. Let's go ahead and scout Anthony Boyette here. He is a gem. He's 3 stars, and he has a good skill set, in my opinion. 77 pass block finesse, 77 run block finesse, 81 strength, pretty solid. I think he would be a solid guy to just slot in. Maybe not the best tackle of all time, but someone who would be solid and startable. So we're going to offer a scholarship. We're going to go ahead and we'll go with the contact family and friends to start. See how that goes. And then why don't we take a look at Gabe Frumorgan? Cool name. We'll scout him. He's a left tackle and he is considered a bust, but it's just so interesting because you look at, he's 1 point lower for run block and pass block finesse. A couple points lower in pass block, same strength, more impact blocking. I guess less run block, less awareness. So yeah, he's definitely worse than Boyette. I think we would for sure go with Boyette over Fru Morgan, but why don't we do Gerald Robbins while we're at it as well? He's got a star, or a gem, excuse me. So we got a couple good right tackles to look at. He's a power blocking tackle, good impact blocking, 90 strength, 72 run block. Yeah, I like him. Let's offer him a scholarship, and we'll do the same family and friends to have a chance at, we're only 7th for him, so it's not like we're in the lead, but having a chance at some good tackles there will be nice. One of the things I wanted to do actually was go back to Artie Adams, the elusive back. I think he's good enough where I will offer him a scholarship, and we will go ahead and DM just to get a little bit of those points in. He's someone I'd like to have on the team, and we didn't offer him anything, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and finish up cornerbacks as well. Kona Gooch. Well, we just offered him a scholarship. I meant to scout him. Hopefully he's good. He is certainly good. We've got our second gem cornerback. I've never seen so many gems in scouting. This is crazy. He is got 88 speed and 87 agility, 89 change of direction, 74 man coverage. I feel like it's the best here. So we have 3 cornerbacks I would be happy with, honestly, and I want to start putting some points into these guys. Now, I think needs-wise, we only need 1. We have 2 seniors, though, so if we got 2 of these guys, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It would probably be good, actually. So I'm gonna, with 35 hours left, why don't we go with DM here, and Kona Gooch, we will do the remaining 25, and that's all our hours. We do have 3 targets to fill in because we did remove those guys, and I think we're going to take a look at what we need and what we've got so far. I mean, really the safeties is, and I think what I actually might do is look at strong safeties that aren't in our top 8 interests and just see if we can grab any of those guys. All right, so I added a couple of safeties to the board, but the thing is there's really not a ton of good strong safety prospects at all. The 3-star ones are being recruited by like Alabama, so I thought I wouldn't even try. We have Quentin Richard here, who's being scouted by some bigger teams for sure. I mean, Duke, Virginia Tech, UCLA, I think we could try to compete with them. And Larry Wicks as well, being competed with some mid-range schools again, Kentucky, Northwestern, Michigan State, a couple Big Ten schools there. But the one thing I do want to do is I added a free safety, Ted Hyde, and we're actually 6th for him right now. He's a 3-star candidate, and he's another run support tendency. So I think what I might do is grab some more of these run support tendency guys and that are playing free safety and add them to the board and kind of just see if we can transition them to strong safety. But that's going to do it for recruiting. We're out of hours. We can't do much more. We've added our scholarships. We got our targets, but that's going to be it for recruiting. And that's actually going to wrap it up for week 1 and the episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I hope you enjoyed that game. That was craziness. I know I said I like to make it realistic, and 5 picks in the first game from Oklahoma may not be the most realistic. Again, if that happens again in the next episode, we will tweak things to make it more realistic. But I hope you enjoyed this episode because it was very exciting for me to play and record. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and we will see more Temple Owls football in the future. Guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.